The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Arizona has spoken. For 6 years in a row, Lerner & Rowe has been voted the best personal injury law firm.
When you need experience, integrity, and results, trust Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
It started in the city.
Started on a sandlot.
It started on a Sunday.
The focus.
The drive.
The dream.
You knew how it felt.
You knew we needed the tools necessary.
You knew we needed funds to travel to tournaments.
You provided me with the best equipment.
You gave me opportunity.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Not all heroes keep up with the news or the latest trends. Not all heroes even keep up with the little ones. But all heroes keep up with their everyday health needs. Even during COVID-19, it's as crucial as ever to get checkups, see specialists, and more so that our whole community stays healthier. That's how to keep up like a hero.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. how to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Arizona has spoken. For 6 years.
A very pleasant good afternoon to you as we welcome you to Skyline High School inside Coyotes Gymnasium for the 5A State Championship Volleyball on the men's side of things. And today, it's the number 6 seeded Ironwood Eagles, the lowest seed remaining in the state championship tournament, will take on the top seeded Casteel Colts. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kevin Derryberry, and I'm glad you can be part of our matinee action here on Championship Saturday. It's the Casteel Colts with a record of 38-5-2. Undefeated in the 5A Santan region, taking on the 6th-seeded Ironwood Eagles at 32-7. The Eagles went 7-3 in the 5A Northwest. And for Ironwood, they're coached by their third-year bench boss, Mr. Damon Maines. And for Casteel, they're led by their head coach, Ryan Mine, now in his 7th year. Casteel, the top seed, impressive all the way along. They've been battle-tested. They've played a juggernaut of a schedule, and they have been a team that has responded to the adversity within this season. They've only lost 5 times. Ironwood, too, an outstanding squad. They've won 6 straight as they take the court here tonight, and they, too, are playing their best volleyball at the best time of the year. We're going to pause as we present the colors of the national anthem here at Skyline High. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the 2023 4A State Championship on the NFHS Network. Welcome back to Skyline High. I'm Kevin Derryberry. We are moments away from beginning tonight's championship tilt. And if I say tonight, you know I mean this afternoon. This is game number 2 of the triple dip here on the Championship Broadcast Network. Our state championship officiating crew here this evening. We just did it again, didn't we? How about this afternoon? Referee 1 is Andres Lopez. Our referee 2 is Larry Nidek. Our line judge 1 is Keegan King. Our second line judge this afternoon is Jim Eichert. That is our state championship officiating crew here for Ironwood and Casteel. The Eagles wearing the glass slipper. The last time I saw the Casteel Colts in a volleyball setting, it was back in 2021. And it seemed like it was right here at Skyline High. And it was that year that the Casteel Colts broke down the barrier and won a state championship under Ryan Mine. How sweet it was. They defeated Cienega in straight sets here at Coyote Gymnasium. Today it'll be a different story because Ironwood is led by an all-conference standout. In fact, he's the region player of the year. That's Connor Monahan. Look out for the Ironwood Eagles and their standout, number 11, all-conference second-teamer from a season ago, Connor Monahan, who seemingly will play and take his talents to the next level at Ben U in the NAIA circuit. Well, let's just put it this way. Ben U's interested, as well as ACU, Arizona Christian, in the mix. For Casteel, wearing their blue shorts and their traditional Casteel pink tank tops with their floral arrangement, that Hawaiian look, that Hawaiian print. And for Ironwood, wearing their traditional road shorts with their white tops. And it's Monahan who strikes first here in this one. We will play the best of 5 sets. We'll play to 25. You win by 2. Damon Mays has been on the sidelines for Ironwood volleyball for 9 years. And again, it's Monahan with the block at the top of the tape and plus some. Monahan, all 6'6". 2-0. Ironwood has started quickly here in this one against the Casteel Colts. There's a finish by the Colts, getting it started for Casteel. Camden Varney, the 6'4" junior, with the howitzer to start the scoring for Casteel. 1 serving 2. Back set. And blasting that one is Monahan, sending that one towards Chrisman Road. We're tied at 2 apiece. With service for the Casteel Colts, it's Adam Wilson. And it'll be an unforced error, service error for Wilson. And the Ironwood Eagles have brought the fan base here. The Casteel Colts getting it done in so many different areas. Academically, of course, both schools strong in that department. But the fan base, the student body is here and they're active for both sides. Representation is fantastic. And a big swat down the middle for Casteel. 1-5. Kyan Steins with the big finish. And we are tied at 3 apiece in our opening set. We're at Skyline High School in the 5A state championship. Preparing for service for the Casteel Colts is the libero. Nice idea by Monahan, and that one with a rotation or two just outside the end line, resulting in a point for the Colts. Casteel leading it 4-3. Their first lead of the contest. Their libero, Leighton Bluth, with service, the 5'8" sophomore. It's Leighton Bluth with the service ace for Casteel. For Bluth, his 38th service ace of the campaign, and Casteel is out to a 2-point lead, 5-3. Bluth back to work. That jump serve is just a little bit too long. A little bit of adrenaline here. The early stages of this state championship match. It was the Deer Valley Skyhawks getting it done in the 4A conference. And there's another kill. A pound down towards the middle for Brody Hurst. And he looks the part early on. The 6'3" middle blocker sophomore for Casteel and Coach Ryan Mine. They have 10 seniors on the squad. 10 seniors. It's a team that won the 8th grade junior high title. They've been together for a while. They won a title in 21. And here they are vying for a title in 2023. Great work there on the back row by Casteel. Wilson going back and forth. And we'll wait to see the scoring. Andres Lopez with the indication that's a point for Casteel. 7 serving 4 to the back line with service. It's Camden Varney, a 6'4" junior. Oh, that was a nasty serve. Boy, he was slicing that one towards the back corner, and it just did get past the end line. Oh, what a super shot. If he could do that again, that is dangerous, and it's very difficult to defend that. For Ironwood, it's Ethan Jones, an honorable mention player this past season. Oh, and a big finish on the outside for the Colts, Tommy Faris. Faris, 6'4" senior, all region second teamer last year. And he took that idea of success and went on to become the region player of the year and the region offensive player of the year in the 5A Santan region. Talk about a clean sweep and the most prolific award that you can receive in men's volleyball. And Faris got them both. Great volley action. Monahan with the finesse game. Bumped up there initially by Brody Hurst to the outside. Good work there by Ironwood's Gabe Renteria. And this one is going to go over. Connor Monahan with the kill for Ironwood. He has 3 of those in the early going. And he got a little luck there. And you need a little luck to win a crown. Both teams have had experience in the final. Both teams making their second state championship appearance here. And there's a service ace. The Eagles get a service ace. Seven serving 9. Colin Beebe with his 32nd service ace of the year. And Beebe will hit the top of the tape as server's error. And Casteel moves out in front 10-3. Back on the court. Our checking in for the first time for service is Blake Ross. Blake Ross was an all-conference standout last season. He was the region defensive player of the year in 2022. Well, what a difference a year makes. This year, he was making contributions for Casteel, but in a different role. He was an honorable mention player. Oh, and what a slam to the deck. Monahan once again towering over everybody. He's got a powerful game, and there is no way to defend that. 8 serving 10. Another kill for Monahan. 4 of those. Little low set. And with the finesse, that was Wilson trying to send it over. And then again up top, sending it down with a big swing right to the deck for Connor Monahan. 5 kills of the first 9 points here for Ironwood. And it's the Eagles with the upset-minded Ironwood Eagles, led by their third-year head coach, Damon Mays, playing the Casteel Colts. Point for point. It's a 2-point difference in set number 1. We mentioned Deer Valley State Championship victory over Northwest Christian. An impressive win for Deer Valley and Coach Palmer. Eric Palmer in the winner's circle. Big swing by Monahan. Tipped up there by Faris. Off the touch. Nice diving dig. Back towards Faris again. And this time, this one will be a point for want to keep an eye on that. Yeah, they changed the scoring. Casteel is credited with the point. It was announced that Ironwood had scored the point, but you could tell that there was a decision to be made for referee one, Andres Lopez. Back to the line for Parker Bluth. And for Parker Bluth, he picks up a service ace. For Parker, that's his 28th service ace of the year. And Casteel, clad in their Hawaiian gear, the Hawaiian attire. They've been wearing all the Hawaiian attire throughout the entire postseason. And up in the air on that alley-oop to send it down. They're going to call a net violation on the Eagles. On L.J. Moschel. The starters for Ironwood, a 6-foot junior middle blocker, Ethan Jones. Elijah Chiriak, an outside hitter. Tavion Shaw, a 5'11 junior middle blocker. Colin Beebe. L.J. Moschel, the 6'2 senior setter. Connor Monahan, we mentioned him, the 6'6 senior. And then Gabe Renteria, the starters for Coach Mays, and the starters for Coach Mine and the Casteel Colts. Leighton Bluth, the libero, a 5'8 sophomore. Parker Bluth, a center and defensive specialist, 5'10 senior. Tommy Faris, an outside hitter at 6'4. He's a senior. Brody Hurst, the middle blocker, a 6'3 sophomore. Camden Varney, a 6'4 junior outside player. And then Kyan Steins, a 6'4 senior middle blocker. Also, honorable mention a year ago, and then worked himself into an all-region season this year. And for Casteel, they graduated all-conference middle blocker and outside hitter Sean Baggs, who was also the defensive player of the year out of the region, out of the 5A Santan region. 5-point difference out of an Ironwood timeout. Here come the Casteel Colts. Parker Bluth bumped up there. And a nice swing by O'Neal, who just checked in. That'll be a kill for Ironwood. Connor Monahan, once again, he's got 6 kills. 6 kills in the first 10 points. On the floor for Casteel, returning is Adam Wilson. Nice quick set and a finish. The set for Casteel. Parker Bluth, Kyan Steins with the Casteel finish. 15 serving 10 for AW. Adam Wilson underhanded to himself, and then that blistering shot off the top of the tape that goes out of bounds. So a server's error there for Casteel. A point awarded to Ironwood, and on the court is Elijah Chiriak. There's the big fellow, all-conference second teamer. Connor Monahan back there with service. Sends that one over. And to the right side with a powerful hit for Casteel is Camden Varney. Camden played so well this year that he turned his performance into an honorable mention in this 5A Santan. 16 serving 11, set number 1. How about the bounce there in the Ironwood Eagles? Tavion Shaw with the finish. Nice work there. Good interior passing from Ironwood. 4-point game here in set number 1. Coach Mays turning around looking for some emotion from his team. 3 spikes to victory here for Ironwood and Coach Mays. It's all about playing with their mental toughness here this afternoon. They want to play with a disciplined style. And nice work there by Faris. The finesse game with the touch and the send over. And that's a 5-point difference here as Camden Varney begins his service. Coach Tony Aldaney has checked into the barn, the Brophy Prep head coach. His team a semifinal campaign this year. We have a net violation on Ironwood. Point against Casteel as their bench is up in synchronicity with a nice little cheer, and they all sit down together. All timed out perfectly. 6-point advantage. Casteel has the lead. It's Varney back to work. Another powerful serve coming right at us, and I'll swat it back in. So Camden Varney with the service ace for the Casteel Colts. And for Varney, that's his 20th. Varney wearing some mint green Nike shoes. The mint green kicks. Monahan bumps it up, gets a return, sends it back towards Camden Varney. And what a shot there by the Casteel Colts, Tommy Faris. An absolute cannon coming off the right hand of Faris. No answer for Ironwood with that type of shot. Just can't make a play on that. Timeout taken here. It's 20-12. The Casteel Colts are in the driver's seat here in set number 1. We'll take a quick break with this pause of the action. You're watching the 2023 5A State Championship on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Academy Sports.
Welcome back inside Coyotes Gymnasium on the campus of Skyline High as the Casteel Colts and the Ironwood Eagles doing battle here. State championship match number 1, best of 5. And the early stages, it's Casteel in control out of that Ironwood timeout. First point since the timeout belongs to the Eagles. And Ethan Jones will put this one to play. Ironwood has won 6 straight. The Colts have an 8-gamer on the line. Nice back set there and a dump over by Brody Hurst. That back set all set up there by Parker Bluth. And it was the Colts. Tommy Faris at the top of the tape. He gets it over. Good defensive effort there by Ironwood. There to block and defend and contest. But Faris too much. 21-13 as Faris walks towards the end line, preparing for service. Underhands it to himself. Sends it over for Monahan to return it. And that one is out of bounds. Great work by our line judge, Jim Fikert. And that's a point for Ironwood. And back to the line here for the Eagles is Colin Beebe. Bluth again with another set. For Monahan, and it's blocked. Great defense by Casteel. 2-on-1 that time, and Monahan had a shot blocked. Nice work on that right side for Casteel. I want to say Varney was in the mix. Perhaps it was Adam Wilson over there. And with service for Casteel is Blake Ross. They went outside this time, and there's a kill for Ironwood. Gabe Renteria, the all-region second teamer, finds the deck and gets the point. And back on here for Casteel is Brody Hurst preparing for service. The before mentioned Gabe Renteria with his patented headband look. Oh, and up in the air with a huge right-handed send over and send down For Casteel, it's Adam Wilson again. Adam Wilson, before play began, had 315 kills. It's good for top 10 in the state. In fact, that's good for 6th. Wilson's teammate, Tommy Faris, 481 putaways. 481 kills. That is remarkable. A little two-handed jousting up top, and there's nobody home for Ironwood. LJ Moschel set it up, and nobody came to answer. It's 24-15. This is set point for the Casteel Colts, Hayden Hurley. And he blasts ones over, and that is going to rotate out of bounds. Another nasty shot to that far left corner. Almost as if he's serving a tennis shot. This is set point for Casteel. 16 serving 24, and there's the finish. High above the air, it's Adam Wilson with another put down. He's got at least 4 kills in set number 1. It's 25-16 in set number 1 as the Casteel Colts were fairly dominant in the latter stages of set number 1. We will take a break in the action. You're watching the 2023 5A State Championship on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Hi, I'm Lizzie from the Food Nanny. I recently got a My Style checking account. It's the perfect blend of rewards and convenient benefits. I love that sound. There are many reasons to love My Style checking. Rewards, account alerts, loan discounts, and my favorite, card manager. And now there are 100 more reasons. Open a My Style checking account and get a $100 bonus.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
Arizona has spoken.
Welcome back to Skyline High School. Set number 2 ready to commence. Set number 1 in the books. The Casteel Colts win it 25-16, and they were treated to some outstanding work from Tommy Faris, Camden Varney, and Adam Wilson, among others. Kyan Steins, great passing, great serving. For Casteel, their 3 spikes to victory for Coach Ryan Mine. It's all about serving and receiving. The serving and receiving runs the offense. And they want to be aggressive with their serves. No doubt about that. They want to continue to take shots and be aggressive with their serving. And they want to also, their final spike to victory here is trust the process, trust their training, trust their coaching, trust their experience and preparation. And what a great staff they have. Tyler Milbert, Jordan Wilt. All right, we're ready to go. Set number 2. We are underway. And they go back to the outside again and off the touch, and scoring first here for Casteel is Camden Varney. Go right back to what works. Good effort for Casteel. Adam Wilson gets a shot at it. His underhand delivery, and then the timing, good timing at that. And Ironwood with a big swing. But great work there by Leighton Bluth with a dig that triggered that return. Monahan, too much. Too much velo for Monahan. But a great volley for both teams, resulting in a point for Casteel. And they lead it here 2-0. Ironwood would like to stay in this one early and capture this next set and keep things close. There's a service error for Adam Wilson. Point to Ironwood, and here comes Connor Monahan, all-region performer, region player of the year for Monahan. Bumped up and now set towards the net there by Faris. Nice bump set on the middle for Ironwood. Colin Beebe to the outside with the touch and the send over. Faris again. What a dig by Bluth. And off the touch again with the hops in the middle for Casteel. It's Adam Wilson. AW. He can get up there. He's up there in that high altitude, living up there. Up in the clouds with those kind of springs in his legs. 3 serving one. Good defense again. You had that double block action of Tommy Faris, and Logan Thomas was also right next to him. Good crowd on hand here as our referee, too, Larry Nidek, with some instruction with Casteel's Tommy Faris. And for Faris, it does bear with repeating. Region Player of the Year, Region Offensive Player of the Year for Casteel. That's talent. All-Region a year ago. So he parlayed the All-Region accolades into being the Player of the Year, offensively and defensively. 2 serving 4 here for Ironwood. Colin Beebe with the work. Oh, what a dig by Beebe. Outstanding recovery by Beebe. And perhaps that will start a little bit of a run here for Ironwood, playing with some emotion. And they've got a good contingency here as well. Their student body is here in impressive fashion. Representation from the student body, it seems like it's improving. And that is a nice thing to see. Community support. Play for the name on the front of your shirt. And there's a point for Ironwood, back-to-back points. And the Eagles now are tied 4 apiece here in set number 2. It's Colin Beebe, the All-Region second-team performer, spinning one off the hands and blocks that one over and out of bounds. So Casteel picks up the service error point. Here comes Camden Varney. Varney sends one over to the outside and punched over by the Eagles. Ethan Thomas with the finish. Nice result there for the 6-foot junior. And we're deadlocked again at 5 apiece. Service to Ironwood. To that man, Ethan Jones. He went to the back corner. Oh, and Jones again, right there, a diving dig, but the Eagles unable to capitalize on that outstanding play as the ball went out of bounds right in front of the Eagles bench. Point to the Colts, 6 serving 5. It's Faris with the serve. Monahan with the touch this time. The finesse game for Connor. Good work there by Casteel. One guy will get a hand on it. The next guy will bail him out and get it over. And there's a cross-court kill attempt, and it goes out of bounds. Good effort there from Ironwood. Beebe and friends. Chiriak, I believe, with that last shot. And walking over, preparing for service for the top-seeded Casteel Colts is Tommy Faris. He jumps that one, and with good rhythm. Oh, another pancake dig, but it was Chiriak getting it done for Ironwood. And the Eagles go back and forth here at set number 2, staying close to Casteel. 6 serving 7. And we have a net service. Net service for Elijah Chiriak. On the court for Ironwood is Hayden Glauser. So Glauser will come in. Checking in for service for Casteel is Blake Ross. Blake Ross, a .286 hitting percentage this season. Just 2 kills in 83 sets played. And it was the attack on Monahan that time. Adam Wilson with the touch. And he turned that touch into a kill. Nine serving 6. Back to Blake Ross. Monahan with the finesse. Gets down to find some real estate. No defense for that shot from Monahan. Showing the versatility of his game. And it's 7 serving 9 after that point for Ironwood. Gabe Renteria put this one in play. And in the middle for Casteel, that was 1-5, the middle blocker. The senior middle blocker with a couple of kills here. Kyan Steins with his 3rd kill. 10 serving 7. We are number 2. Set number 2. Back to Monahan off the touch. Kept in there by Faris. Trying to left-hand one over was the high-flying Adam Wilson. But this time it's Mr. Steins finding the deck for a finish. 11 serving 7 for Parker Bluth, the 5'10" senior. One of the 10 seniors on this Casteel team as his shot and his serve carries over and out of bounds. Point for Ironwood. Here comes L.J. Moschel. Moschel, part of that soccer team that lost in the finals this year. And nice work again by Casteel. Kyan Steins is starting to feel it. Back-to-back kills for Kyan Steins. He's got 5 in the match, and for service for Casteel. Backing up to the end line is the talented Adam Wilson. Ball out front, underhands it, and then jumps right into that perfectly timed serve. Monahan, a cross-court finish. A diving dig by Adam Wilson. He just couldn't get it. The outstretched Adam Wilson trying to save that one, but too much gas from Monahan. Some of those shots from Monahan are just a blur. 9 serving 12 to Connor M. And that shot's too long. Good idea there by Monahan. He has a chance to play at Ben U or ACU, and that would be quite a get for Arizona Christian if they could land that young man there. But Benedictine University, the Red Hawks continue to really do well in the landscape in volleyball here. And there is a kill for the libero. For the Casteel Colts, Leighton Bluth sent that one over, and it dropped in a perfect spot for the finish. And it's 14-9. 5-point lead here in set number 2 for the Colts. Vying for their state crown here in 2023 would be the school's second. state champions back in 2021. Faris to the back row for Monahan towards the net. And Faris with a nice defensive play, and that one's going to be blocked out of bounds. As my technical producer, Monty, is thinking about reaching out and making a play on that ball. It got so close. Timeout here in Mesa, home of the Skyline Coyotes. We're in the middle of set number 2 in this 5A state championship. With this break in the action, we'll step aside and pay a couple of bills.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions or exploring new ones, we've got what you need in here to have fun out there. Start your next adventure and make lifelong family memories at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Download our app or shop at academy.com.
Arizona has spoken. For 6 years in a row, Lerner & Rowe's been voted the best personal injury law firm.
When you need experience, integrity, and results, trust Lerner & Rowe.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900.
It started in the city.
It started on a sandlot.
It started on a Sunday.
The focus.
The drive.
The dream.
You knew how it felt.
You knew we needed the tools necessary.
You knew we needed funds to travel to tournaments.
You provided.
Skyline High School. I'm Kevin Derryberry. It's 15-9 in set number 2. Putting that one in play is Leighton Bluth. And that's just too much for Ironwood as that one goes out of bounds. Elijah Chiriak. Oh, you know what? That's going to be a point for Ironwood off the touch. 10 serving 15. Back to Mr. Beebe. Off the top of the tape. Unfortunately, that is a service error. And Casteel will get the easy one. The gift point on for Casteel. First service is 21, Brock DeWitt. DeWitt, the 6'1" senior, gets a chance to serve here. He's a southpaw, goes towards that back row attack. And for DeWitt, he picks up an ace, and that's number 6 for him. Service ace number 6 for Brock DeWitt, and it's 17-10. He just throws it up there and swats it over. And libero again doing some dirty work, Parker Bluth. Adam Wilson with the finish for Casteel. Colts starting to pull away here in set number 2. It's 18-10. Casteel has the lead. Monahan towards the net. To the outside with some hops. They go to Ethan Jones, and it was returned. Nice dig there by DeWitt. And a double block that time for Casteel. Logan Thomas making things difficult with the contest right in the middle. And that will be a point for the Ironwood Eagles. So here comes Ethan Jones back up there. First service, 11 serving 18. This time that one still got it over. For Reese with a chance. Monahan with a diving dig. Working on the line, back for DeWitt. And Faris again with a cross-court cut shot, and he gets that one to go in. Another blast from Faris. A ferocious Faris blast. Or in this case, we'll call it a ferocious Faris finish. 19-11. Oh, again, outstanding defensive work by Logan Thomas in the middle. Wreaking havoc. That one's blocked out of bounds. Point for Ironwood, and a huge point for the Eagles. Trying to pick up a little momentum. The Eagles appear to be a little bit overmatched. Outside of Monahan, there's 5 or 6 Casteel Colts really playing well. And there's Monahan with the answer. A nice block there by the big fella, Connor Monahan. He's done that a couple of times in his season. In fact, that's his 50th total block, number 21 on the solo category. Ironwood out of the 5A Northwest region. They finished third. Here's Adam Wilson high above the antenna and the cross-court finish. A 7-point lead here for Casteel. Coach Ryan Mine working in some supporting cast here for Casteel. On the court for Casteel is Josh Mahan. Check again for service now is all-conference performer Blake Ross. Blake Ross was all-conference in 2022. And that's a point for Adam Wilson. Defensively, this time it's AW. A little Roof getting up there and sending that one down. And giving way here for Ironwood is L.J. Moschel. 21 serving 13. Here we are in set number 2. If you joined us late in this 5A state championship match, Casteel won set number 1, 25-16. Outside to Monahan. And that will be blocked out of bounds. Point for Casteel. 22-13 for Blake Ross. And Damon Mays is going to take a timeout. He'll put a little halt into the offensive mojo for Casteel. Timeout taken on the court, and we will take the timeout as well. You're watching the 2023 5A State Championship Volleyball match from Skyline High School in Mesa, Arizona on the NFHS Network. Here we go. Back to live action. 22-13, set number 2. We are out of an Eagle timeout. Coach Mays trying to slow down the momentum, and that was a good timeout. Monahan gets the kill and the finish for the Ironwood Eagles. Big number 1-1 over there. .14 serving 22, and with service is Gabe Renteria. And Gabe Renteria fires an ace across the court. For Big Gabe, that's number 24 on the year. Trying to do it again. 15 serving 22, and a big block there by Ironwood. And this time they get the point. Good D on the right side. Executing that D was Tavian Shaw and Caden Raymond. As the Eagles battle back. 16 serving 22 for Renteria. And that's out of bounds. Good work. Great passing. Good kill shot for the Casteel Colts, but it went out of bounds. 3 points in succession here for the Eagles. Outside, and there is a big swing for the Casteel Colts. Daniel O'Neal makes a contribution here. 23 serving 17 to the Colts, Josh Mahan. Monahan has his shot blocked. Kyan Steins was there along with Brock DeWitt. It's 24-17. This is set point. They go to Mahan. Monahan to the net. Who else would it be? Another fantastic Faris finish. And this is now final. Set number 2 is in the books. It's Casteel 25-17. Winners over the Ironwood Eagles. And for Casteel, they are in command here in this best of 5. They lead it 2-0. We'll put 3 minutes up on the Longines scoreboard. They'll talk some things over. We'll pay a couple bills. And when we come back, set number 3 here from Skyline High School. You're watching the 2023 5A State Championship Volleyball match on the NFHS Network.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it from Frazier. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Mikhailov touchdown. Into the layup goes at the buzzer. Wins it. The championship.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
This afternoon's event is also available for all subscribers via our mobile site. Log on to nfhsnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet and view live games or replays from anywhere. If you want to reach more of your school's great events like the game you're enjoying here today, then tell your school to sign up for the NFHS Network School Broadcast Program. The program allows to broadcast all of their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to nfhsnetwork.com/SBP. Set number 1 belongs to Casteel. They won it 25-16. For Ironwood, it was senior standout Connor Monahan. Really hot in that opening set. He had 6 kills, and then adjustments were made. Things started to change, and the match ultimately went to the Colts' favor. They won 25-16. In set number 2, again, the Colts took care of business. They won 25-17. Here we are in set number 3, and beginning things is Hayden Hurley. Nobody has left here in this one. Good crowd representation on both sides from Ironwood and Casteel. And we start the third set with a finish for the Casteel Colts from Camden Varney. He gets the kill. Overhand swing, the swat, and the send down. And there's a service error for the Casteel Colts for Hayden Hurley. So Ironwood will take their turn serving here for the first time in set number 3. Looks like Coach Damon Mays has put on the hat. So Perhaps he's superstitious, changing things up a little bit. Changing the look. For Casteel's Adam Wilson making a play. AW back towards the service line. Looks like he was taking some instruction from somebody in the stands or giving somebody the business, perhaps. 2-1. Adam Wilson will send this one across as Monahan makes a play on that. And then Monahan will get the serve right back and get the pass back and send it over for a kill. So nice work there by Mr. Monahan. Connor Monahan, an all-conference second-teamer. It's been outstanding. He's sure to be all-conference again this year. Second team this year, I would imagine he's the first team all-conference performer this year as Kyan Steins delivers a blow. Another screamer for Steins. And it's 3-2. It will be interesting to see how long Coach Mace waits before he takes a timeout here in set number 3, if he has to. Perhaps this team will get on a run and he won't need to use those timeouts. That's what he's hoping for as Renteria sends it across to the outside. And there's an outstanding kill for the Casteel Colts. That is Tommy Faris doing it again. Faris approaching 490 kills. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year. They played in the past, and in the past, it was the Colts who had success. They go outside to Monahan with a blistering shot. He gets this one to go down. Nice work and a good cross-court pass from Caden Raymond. And with Gabe Renteria preparing for service, it is 3 serving 4. That Faris hit sails out of bounds. Ironwood 32-7 this year, 12-1 at home. They went 5-2 away, 15-4 in neutral contests. On for service for Casteel is Jake Martin. 5 serving 3. And for Martin, that's a service ace. How about the service ace for Martin? 32 of those for him. Major contribution on the year. Monahan makes a play. He'll get the return. Adam Wilson bumps it up on the back row. Faris, again with another challenging shot, and unable to make a clean play on that one was Ethan Jones. As Ethan starts to grimace a little bit, he's grabbing his lower back. So EJ might be in some discomfort. 7 serving 3. Back to the Casteel server, Jake Martin, a 5'10" senior. Monahan with a chance. What a dig there by Leighton Bluth. That's big time. And this time, the timing for Monahan wasn't there. But credit Leighton Bluth, who defended that blast of a shot. Another screamer coming off the hands of Monahan, but it was Bluth who dug it up, and Casteel got the point. So that'll be a service error for Casteel's Jake Martin. Casteel's athletic director, Mr. Ryan Ridnour, doing a fantastic job. How about the Casteel softball program? They did quite well this year. A nice postseason run for the softball team, led by Jessica Bonilla. How about Rachel Campos, maybe with a catch of the year for the Casteel Colts out in center field. And then, of course, you got Mr. Ridnour's baseball team, led by Matt Denny. They're going to play for the state championship in the 5A conference. So Casteel is rocking and rolling out in the QC, in the Queen Creek, as that Faris serve is just has too much gas on it. And it will carry out of bounds. Here comes Connor Monahan in set number 3. It's 4 serving 9. A little jousting at the top. For Ironwood, you had Tavion Shaw was over there. Monahan wiping those feet down, his red Nikes. We mentioned that Coach Mays, he's an alum at Ironwood. He played tennis for the Eagles. And there's the no-look send over and send down for Casteel. Hayden Hurley making a contribution. And for Hayden Hurley, give him a kill. It's his 5th of the year. And now on for service is Blake Ross. It's 10-6, Casteel with the lead. I was talking about Coach Mays. He is only the second coach in program history to be roaming the sidelines for Ironwood volleyball as that one goes out of bounds. Point for Casteel. Good effort there by the Eagles' Tavion Shaw. 11 serving 6. But for Coach Mays, he's been around for 9 years, as I mentioned. Marcy Robb began the program back in 2008, 2009, and she coached for 12 years. In fact, she went 143 and 114. Marcy Robb at Ironwood High School. We'll take a short timeout. They took a timeout here, and we will do the exact same. With this pause in the action, we'll take a break.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors. Academy.
Blake Ross back to work out of an Ironwood timeout. And that off-balance shot for the Eagles, Elijah Chiriak, will go out of bounds. A cross-court finish that just didn't stay in. 12 serving 6. Back on the court for the Eagles. The 32-7 Ironwood Eagles is L.J. Moschel. The 6'2" senior and soccer player as well. Big hit by Monahan, but it was Faris that made a play on it and hit one of the vents or perhaps a speaker hanging from the rafters up here at Skyline's Coyote Gymnasium. 7 serving 12 for Ironwood's Colin Beebe. Nice save there by Moschel. That's a point for Casteel on a double hit. When you do see the name Beebe for a seasoned guy or a seasoned individual, they might say, I know that name, Beebe. Well, it's not the same, but Don Beebe, a wide receiver and a special teams extraordinaire, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills back in the day, Don Beebe. Good player, good wide receiver. Kind of one of the first of those Twitch guys, if you will. Wilson made a shot at it, but the Ironwood D right there to take on the task. One of those guys there for the Eagles was Gabe Renteria. With service now for the Eagles is Ethan Jones. Ironwood has some winning tradition in their own right. Back in 2020, Jordan Augustine led the basketball program to a state championship. Nice work there in the middle by the Casteel Colts, Kyan Steins, but unfortunately for him, that hit is blocked out of bounds. And off the block touch, Ironwood will score. It's now 9 serving 13 for Ethan Jones. And that serve is erratic and will carry out of bounds. Point for Casteel. For Casteel's Adam Wilson, ready to serve. 14 serving 9. There's a point for Chiriac and company. Tonight's match between Casteel and Ironwood marks the second time in as many seasons these two programs have done battle. Last year they did battle in the postseason, and Casteel eliminated Ironwood in the quarterfinals. Great work again. Great block there by Ironwood. And on the attack this time for Casteel was Camden Varney. And the point will be awarded to the Casteel Colts. On the floor for Ironwood is Hayden Glauser. Checking in for Casteel, Brody Hurst. In this case for Brody, he's returning. He started tonight's match. 15 serving 10 for Blake Ross. Make it Leighton Bluth. Whistle up the net. Net violation against Ironwood. 16-10 here in set number 3. Deer Valley defeated Northwest Christian in straight sets in the 4A state championship final. Casteel's trying to do the same here in the 5A final against Ironwood Eagles. Ironwood's football program is now led by head coach Tony Stillings. You might remember just a couple of years back, they had one of the more talented players in the state at quarterback in Will Haskell, who went on to play at San Diego State for a short time. Now he's in the transfer portal. There's an impressive hit and a finish for the Casteel Colts, Brody Hurst. Brody Hurst, nearly 100 kills on the year for that young man. 17 serving 11 for Jake Martin. Monahan with a screamer. An absolute vapor trail of a shot for Connor Monahan. No return for Casteel. LJ Moschel on the end line for his jump serve. And it was Monahan to the top of the tape to send it down. He gets another block. And back-to-back points here for the Eagles. You can hear Coach Mays with some instruction to his team. Let's go. See if they can't get on a run. Never say never. To the outside. Oh, what a shot by Brady Hurst. Make it Brody Hurst. There was a Bruce Hurst that used to pitch for the Boston Red Sox in the day, a left-hander. I know what you're saying. Who cares? Hey, just throw that out there. The name is Hurst is somewhat unique. We're going to get a timeout here. It's 19-13. Casteel is in the driver's seat here in this 5A final. We're going to take a break right alongside everybody else. You're watching the 2023 5A State Championship on the NFAS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Academy Sports and Outdoors has something for everyone in your family. From top sports brands to backyard cooking or the best in the outdoors. The North Face, Yeti, Columbia, or Magellan Outdoors, Academy has it all. Whether you're celebrating familiar traditions.
Tommy Faris to begin the action out of the timeout as Monahan sends one across. And a big-time block. And the ball, the game ball, is right here. We have the game ball right here. If anybody wants the game ball, they can come up here. will grab the ball. We'll just keep the ball here. We'll just keep it right there. That's a good shot. You don't always get the ball up here. That'll be a point for Casteel. Blake Ross in for service. 20 serving 14. The Casteel fan base starting to think about it a little bit. The Ironwood fan base still continuing with that hope and that belief. And an outstanding kill way up above the net for Ironwood for Ethan Jones. Looked like a Super Bowl out there with a lot of hop. A tremendous amount of bounce to put that one over. And again, you cannot defend that type of shot. There's just no answer for that. 15 serving 20. Good swing there by Varney. He's played well. Monahan with a chance. Bumped up there by Ross. Nice back set this time for Bluth. Beebe sets up his boy Monahan. And this will be a point for Casteel. Tough break for Ironwood. They battle, and off the tape and off the touch, it goes out of bounds. So 21 serving 15 to Parker Bluth. What a block by the Colts. Kyan Steins with the block for Casteel. Number 92 on the year for that young man. His 22nd solo block for Kyan Steins. It's 22-15. Monahan for good measure with the exclamation point for Connor Monahan. He wants to end his career in grand fashion. Leads the 5A conference in kills. Well over 550 of those. In fact, 546 when the day began. And that time, the timing was not there for Casteel. That'll be a point for the Ironwood Eagles. The number 6-seeded Ironwood Eagles. They continue to wear the glass slipper. Where their time be coming to a close here? We'll find out. They continue to battle. Monahan again high through the air. Took a little off that time. The off-speed delivery. And there for the Casteel Colts, Camden Varney putting it down with authority. 23 serving 17. Casteel 2 points away from the straight set sweep. Tommy Faris with the finish. One more time with a fantastic, ferocious Faris finish. Holy smokes. It's 24-17. This is match point for Adam Wilson and the Casteel Colts. And he just absolutely destroyed that one. That one looked like it was going about 85 miles an hour. And that ball had hair on it. You couldn't see it. Another vapor trail left by AW. Point awarded to Ironwood. This is match point. Paris. Why not? Why not end it with a fantastic Faris finish for the final point of the game. 25-18. Casteel wins set number 3. And for head coach Ryan Mine and his entire staff, the Casteel Colts, the top seed in the 5A state championship tournament, they have reached the 5A mountaintop in the volleyball circuit for the second time in the program's history. State champions in 2021, and for good measure, another title here. They're second in the school's history in the year 2023. Casteel wins their 9th straight match to go 39-5-2. Ironwood sees their 6th consecutive match win streak come to a close. It was a gallant effort and a Cinderella story, if you will, for Ironwood. The 6th seed comes up short here against a magnificent team, a senior-laden class for Casteel. Again, winners of 9 straight to win the title. And the Casteel Colts are the 2023 5A state champions in volleyball. At this time, the State Commissioner of Officials, Brian Gessner, will present the 2023 5A state championship runner-up trophy to head coach Damon Mays and his Ironwood Eagles. Ironwood will finish 32-8 on the year. And the Casteel Colts are state champions. We'll take a break. When we come back, we hope to have conversation with head coach Ryan Mine and the Casteel Colts. You just watched the 2023 5A state championship on the NFHS network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
In the 5A conference for the year 2023, my guy Ryan Mine Ryan, congratulations. You're state champion for the second time in the school.
Hey, it's sweet. Just like first time, this time means just as much to me. Probably more because our 10 seniors, seeing them go out on top.
You know, you look at your brief tenure. I mean, it's 7 years. I mean, that's pretty brief, but 330 wins, seasons, 2 rings. I mean, you've done a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I really love the community I coach and teach in, actually. And our club scene has really developed. We went from pretty much nothing, where I had to have borrowed basketball players, to make my first varsity squad, till a powerhouse like we got with these guys. It's just been a phenomenal journey. And the coaching staff that's along with me and the additions each year, we just keep getting better and stronger. So our kids are great. The parents that support us and make sure their kids go play club and they get all that extra experiences, it really helps, us be successful.
Coach, when you describe it, you talk about your coaches. I know you really are proud of your staff, but what's the chemistry like with your staff and how they interact with this team? Because it seems like we always talk about it's one thing to have good coaching, but to utilize good coaching, to emphasize good coaching, and for the players to buy into the good coaching, it's a win-win. And you guys have great chemistry here, players to coaches.
Yeah, we definitely do. We go so much further than X's and O's, like just being good, good humans, good people. That's one thing we preach and make sure that, kids are doing the right things, being student athletes, student part first. But we relate to them in different ways. Like I have certain relationships, same with my other coaches, but you can see it all comes together and makes this perfect puzzle. It's pretty amazing. We have our, Coach Vukacek, who works with our middles all the time. We added Taylor, who's just our knowledge and the volleyball IQ's off the charts. Our statistician, Wilt. Coach Wilt, and of course the hype man. We got Tyler Milbert over there with the Warhorse. He's done amazing things for our program, and he gets kids that want to come and play. They see our social media and how much fun we're having. So all these guys together, we just are a powerhouse. It's amazing. And the kids, I think, really buy into it. So it's what we're trying to keep doing.
You're the top seed. It's not always easy to be the top seed and go in and take care of business. You run the table in the postseason. You get it done here tonight. You win your 9th straight game. Very impressive. But good players, good coaches. It's a perfect combination. Let's talk about some of those good players. How about this young man, Tommy Faris?
Oh,
he was outstanding tonight.
Outstanding. He's been our guy. I knew coming into his sophomore year, he played a big role. He was a middle blocker on the state championship team. Then last year, we moved him to right side. This year, he's an outside hitter, and he plays on one of the top club teams in the nation. And he just is the first guy in the gym, last guy out, works hardest in the weight room. Like, he grinds, and he expects his teammates to rise to that occasion, too. So high expectations. He's been great for us.
You have other guys that start here this afternoon. Adam Wilson was one. I thought Camden Varney played a whale of a game here this afternoon as well.
Absolutely.
Kyan Steins was special. But, you have to have that blend, Coach, and not everything works the right way as you draw it up. You look at a guy like Blake Ross, who was an all-conference standout last year. This year, a different role. You bring in some new talent. You fight for those jobs. But then we identify the new role. He comes in and serves for you. Was dynamite at that, but tell us the story about Blake Ross, because that's not easy to overcome the challenges and the adversity that he has had, and he worked through it, he waded through it, and now he's a state champion again.
State champ again, and he played a huge role 2 years ago, and then last year he was, like we said, Defensive Player of the Year. He did have to take a little bit of a step back with Leighton Bluth coming on so strong, but they battled it out, and it was a good battle for us to have, because I knew I always had 2 defensive options that were top-notch in the state, so we can depend on both of them. And then having Blake Ross come in and serve still, and then still get those reps in serve receive, and he's still doing that liberal just without the different jersey.
Outstanding.
And he's accepted that role. He's been an outstanding young man. He understands the battle that's going forth, and he's definitely a team player, whatever it takes to make us have this opportunity to win state championships. So,
Coach, for you, Ryan Mine, number 166, career win number 166 is a state championship for you.
That's a big one.
And our last one for you, who gets the credit for the wardrobe? We've got a lot of people that are thinking you guys have a lot of style, a lot of class, Versace, some big names out there. But who's getting it done for you in the style category?
I hate to say it, but all the shirt choices are mine. the coaches either love them or hate them for the most of the point. They love them. But we have such a fun staff, and over the last 3 or 4 years, we at home games always make sure we're matching, and then we do road games. It's kind of a free choice as long as we're wearing Colts gear. But I kind of put it out there in the text thread and say, hey, we're wearing polos. Hey, we're wearing Hawaiian, and we go from there. And luckily, I have an amazing booster program that takes care of us and, looks out for all our needs, and they do a great job with our students. So I can't ask for anything more. But, yeah, it's
Coach,
fun.
You're undefeated in the Hawaiian attire. So
we are.
You got to go with that. Congratulations
Yes.
to you, your program, your outstanding community, all the support that you've had, and a job well done here, Coach. Congratulations.
Excellent. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks for covering our sport.
It's our pleasure.
It's the best. It's fastest growing sport in the country, and I can't wait to watch it keep growing.
It's a lot of fun to call.
Yeah.
I can tell you that, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you much.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank
you bet. Our final word here tonight here at Skyline High School. As the Casteel Colts are victorious, they win 25-16, 25-17, and 25-18, and they capture this school's second state crown in volleyball. Ironwood, another fantastic season for Damon Mays. Those guys will be back. Good luck to Connor Monahan and his future. It's going to be bright. He has a chance to be a superstar at the next level. For our outstanding broadcast team here at Skyline High School, I'm Kevin Derryberry. Until next time, so long for now.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.